a lot of people, try to deflect on this, but that's not how it works. So,
who ain't Brent? Oh, he told me to do it. I told you, I knew it. He was in my brain. He told me to do it, and now you got Hank up there. Stop. Yo. Stop. Come on, stop. Stop. I can't look at. I can't hear it. I can't look at.
Yo, Henrik Thugstar, you have got to be kidding me, brother. This is actually. Yo, how does it get worse every time I see a new flick of you? It's great every time I see a new flick. Oh boy. Crazy works. Yeah, y'all saw the video posted today when you're seeing this, because this video will be posted tomorrow most definitely. Y'all already know what
and it will be his birthday. Happy birthday, Trill. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm old. Y'all already know what it is. I ain't gonna lie. Yo, ask the boss how old she is. Anyway, tough works week. Oh man, 90. Tough. Anyway, y'all know how that goes down. But seriously though, if y'all saw the video yesterday, yeah, Johnny, everything just keeps crashing and burning. Truly, his friends, they're not his friends. I don't think anyone has ever been his friend.
The ones in his head? Yeah, always in the head. In my head, yeah.
Bombaclad.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, you seen the whole situation with his man's T-Rel, his best man's. They, had that great bond, all that. Yeah, it looks like it went through a dumpster fire. So, with all that, it was in a Discord, and a lot of things that be going on with Johnny and his Glazers and all that be happening on Discord. But you can't trust everything, and definitely not know info from some of these bulls. But we'll be going over a little bit of that today, so I ain't gonna waste no more time. Let's get right into it. Like I be saying every time, when there's smoke, there's fire. Ooh, but when there's Ramsey Khalid Ismail, there's always
Esquire
and the Esquire. You feel me? We got Somali's Discord defense fails. Here's why. Fast facts. If you guys want to watch the original video, down in the description, first link. And share the love of legal mindset. And let's get right into it. You already know we get down. Facts.
Johnny Somali is trying a new Discord defense, and it absolutely will not work. And we're going to tell you about that today on this Fast Facts video here on the Legal Mindset. We teach you to be your own judge. Of course, I'm Andrew Esquire, American attorney, living in Asia, dedicated to ending the criminal careers of streamers like Johnny Somali and other nuisance streamers in Asia. So we've heard a lot of excuses from Johnny Somali, a lot of weak defenses from him or his team, which often, by the way, are the same people, as Johnny has a million sock puppet accounts, and often he tells people to do things they more often do.
Johnny Epstein, Johnny Diddy, all the different Discord accounts and all that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It'd be hard to trust them Johns. But from the video yesterday with T-Rail, I'm pretty convinced. And then the stupidity being shared there. Totally not because of another situation too. I'm gonna leave it alone. All right.
Do them. But today's is probably one of the lamest, but I wanted to go ahead and debunk it because some other channels have brought this up, and it just needs to be dismissed quickly for the absolute trash it is. So as a reminder, and of course, we have a PowerPoint where we're at in the process. This is, of course, the latest update. Right now, we're at the part of the cycle where typically Johnny would get away with it because there's no coverage. Of course, we are continuing the coverage, keeping the heat on him so he doesn't die. But right now, we are trying to cover this and make this continue to go viral, continue to trend so that the pressure is on Johnny and the attention stays on Johnny through his next upcoming trial in August 13th of this year. So what we have now is a new defense. So his new defense, which has come out, is Discord made me do it.
Here they go. Ooh, he made me do it. He made me do it. He made me do it. What kind of immature baby, preschool, kindergarten? What are we doing? Grammar school? What? Oh, that must have been Ice. Remember Ice was in his head?
Poseidon?
Yeah, remember? Remember when he was showing
the black sheep of the family.
He was in his head, so Discord is in his head now. This dude can't think for himself. Where's his head?
Yeah.
Like, where's his brain? And that's supposed to be in his head. I'm just confused. Okay. Discord made me do it.
Yeah, all I have to say is Anyway, moving on.
Okay.
I'm not kidding. It's not the tequila. It's not the.
Yes,
I
it
was
is.
high.
Suju?
It was
Sujo?
Discord.
Sojo, whatever it's
Yeah,
called.
not the
That was
soju or
that.
sake. Oh, well, no, it definitely was that participated in him doing some of these nuisance IRL streamer actions. But yeah, using the fallacy that Discord made me do this, John. Yeah, I'm sorry. Trell's an idiot. I could never fall for his manipulation,
Show
his
made him
evil
do
plans.
it. I think shows himself. I don't care what anybody say. I think Johnny is. Ramsey is being Johnny, and Johnny is being Hank, and
Johnny's being
Darius is being Johnny, and I don't know. But anyway, okay, come on, let Andrew speak.
Shoot,
Sorry,
he was
Andrew.
covering for Johnny. Hey.
Discord made me do it. That's his big defense that Johnny thinks is going to get him out of jail for free. He thinks that's his escape card, and his minions are trying to argue this. Somebody who claims to have connections with Johnny, or possibly Johnny himself, we never know with these Discord personas. They're claiming that the Discord is the people and the group that created the list of statues to attack, and they were the ones that made him misbehave in South Korea,
they did.
and therefore he's
Who
not
did that?
guilty, right? He gets away. Well, no, of course, that's not true. First of all, Johnny Somali has already pled guilty to a number of charges. In fact,
I know which ones he pled not guilty to, which he has to fight, which it doesn't look good on his chances. Ooh.
4 out of the 7 charges he has already pled guilty to. So that doesn't matter whether his defense is one thing or another. It doesn't mitigate it at all. So for 4 out of the 7, that's really irrelevant. But there's further reasons why this doesn't matter, and of course why
I mean, yeah. Just read it. Yeah. It just won't work.
this won't work, and I'm going to give you these 3 big reasons. I'm also going to give you a note at the end to note here. So first of all, reason number 1 why this Discord defense is not going to work is Somali is not charged for attacking the statues. So one of the big things in the defense is saying we come up with the list of statues and where they were and how to go see them and how to go find them. Well, what does it matter?
Yeah, like okay,
None of the charges he
and that's something we all knew from the beginning.
He trying to get clout from that list.
Like,
I the one that gave him the list. Yeah, it was me. Like,
and that's what I was
okay.
saying in the video yesterday. It's like, what's even the point of this? Because the only thing that this does, especially on a factor of T-Rail or Trell or whatever his name is, it's just like, yeah, brother, I hope you never plan on ever visiting South Korea, but it didn't look like you did. Hey, you wanted Johnny to, or you manipulated Johnny to, or whatever.
Puppet master.
Yeah, see, like, yo, this fool thinks he's controlling Pinocchio. I mean, well, Johnny is a liar. Anyway. Sidebar now again, we're losing the plot. Yeah, this is just a rep bad. This is just like, okay, now you just want several Dalgoons to come. What do we win here? There's no gain. Next, like
he's facing, none of them, 0, are for attacking the statue.
None.
They're for a lot of other things.
Yep.
Not
But
the statue.
none of them are for attacking the statue. So
of them are
the
about to
actions
come
involving
forward.
the Statue of Peace, while they are morally and ethically disgusting, while they are wrong on a principle level,
Yes.
they are not necessarily criminal. And that's one of the reasons why the Korean legislature wanted to change the law, and they are changing the law to make what he did criminal and to increase the penalties for that. But
Okay.
up until date, that's not a thing. In fact,
Right.
what he's
Okay,
charged
but it's
with, if you look
good.
over at the actual list here, and this
Here
is
we
kind of the
go.
up-to-date list, he's charged with obstruction of business, Minor Crimes Act, and deepfakes. None of these are for the statues. They're for 7-Eleven.
That
They're for
looks
harassing
scary
people
right
with a
there.
rotting fish.
7-Eleven. Wait, I was about to say, yeah, 7-Eleven, running around chase people with the fish, you know what I'm saying?
this
The
is-
bus, yeah.
This is scary.
Wait, loud music on bus making oh yeah, this was the other one he got on
He
the bus,
should have
yeah.
this posted up in the room in Hank's apartment.
This is
This should be on a poster, printed out, hang up so he can see it.
oh shoot.
Straight up.
My fault, y'all. I'm blocking something.
No, I'm just saying. Like,
This is Young Man, obviously we know Bong Bong, and then this is the one John at Lotte World. I'm pretty this is the one where is that obstruction the one where he stopped the ride?
no, Latte World.
Lotte
Yeah,
World
yes.
is the one where he stopped the ride.
Yes.
That's the one obstruction. Okay. Oh, I'm freaking done.
Because it wasn't 30 minutes. Come on. Okay, I'm done.
Yeah. It's so stupid.
Did he take 30 minutes and think? No.
When has he ever done that? It's so crazy. It's so crazy how he can't take 30 minutes to think, but he could go on stream for 9 hours and 30 minutes and do everything stupid besides thinking. But hey, man, that's tough.
what his language on the metro and bus, monkey noises and loud music on the bus, for the deepfakes of the male streamer Jungman and Bong Bong, also for disrupting Lotte World and the rides at Lotte World. None of these are related to the statue piece. So his constant trying to deflect to the statue doesn't work here at all for any of these charges he's facing. Next, the second reason is Discord or anyone else telling you to do something, no matter who it is, doesn't remove your intent. It doesn't remove that criminal intent. Remember?
Exactly. Because it's like, there you go. It's like, yeah, okay, Mom, what I want you to do is walk in the store and go rob them.
But now, am I Ramsey? I'll be right back. What you want?
See, like this is the whole, like, if y'all ever, not ever, like, I know some of y'all be watching shows like everything, but I say it all the time, the Ludwig argument, where it's like, okay, you tell your audience not to do some jump, but you'll still have the one or two that's like a fan of you, but are still crazy enough to do some bad stuff or whatever. You're not responsible for these bulls. You want to know why? Because most people can use their 2 brain cells, and these fools are not. So, like, bruh, nah. No. So with it, but especially within this case, it's like, yeah, Johnny, you can just not do what they're telling you to do. You're a grown man. You're like 24, 25? Something like that?
24, he would be 25.
Yeah. You're a grown man.
In the basic principle of some crimes, right? Some crimes, not all crimes, but some crimes require intent. So let's pretend this one does. And that's a pretend because, well, that's reason number 3. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Whether Ramsey came up with the plan or he went through a plan that others made does not remove his knowing commission of the crime. If anything, it aggravates the crime because it shows he knew exactly what he was doing beforehand.
I was about to say, word. It shows, like, you knew what crime you was about to do, and you was like, I bet. Say no more. We about to go for the clip. For the clout.
Thank you for the address.
For the money. Like,
and he had a map, a road map to go execute it. So if anything, it aggravates it. It certainly does not mitigate it. Other people telling you to do something or you copying what others have done does not mitigate the crime in any way. It doesn't make it less. It doesn't make you sentence less. I know that a lot of people, try to deflect on this, but that's not how it works. So,
who ain't Brett? Oh, he told me to do it. I told you, I knew it. He was in my brain. He told me to do it, and now you got Hank up there. Stop. Yo. Stop. Come on, stop. Stop. I can't look at I can't hear it. I can't look at
Yo, Henrik Thugstar, you have got to be kidding me, brother. This is actually... Yo, how does it get worse every time I see a new flick of you? It's great. It's great every time I see a new flick.
Oh, Henrik was in his brain.
And don't even get me started on The Godfather.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Mr. Saldonino. Mr. Saldonino, not Paul, Saldonino.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
Like, yo, and then you out here spawning the black sheep, but we already know about him. And then Discord, next. Next. I already know.
What I try to show here in this nice little map is whether it was Ramsey coming up with the idea and Ramsey came up with the idea and he committed the crime, that in the legal system, in the way the law looks at this in Korea, based on all of my understanding of Korean law and also talking to Korean lawyers, people experienced with the system, it is exactly the same in this scenario as if Discord told him to do it and he did it. By the way, it would be the same if Ice Poseidon told him to do it. By the way,
it's still dumb and we did it.
I don't know why I didn't think of this analogy earlier when we were talking about it, but it's the one, literally, like, the boss and all your parents probably say, yo, your friends go jump off a cliff. You jumping too?
So your friends gonna tell you to go jump off the cliff.
I ain't gonna lie.
That's what's happening.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't know about y'all, but I'm sightseeing. Because I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't jumping off. So that's tough. But what are we talking about? Yo, man, if you jump off the cliff, you still jumped yourself. You chose to jump. Like, bro, what are we... Oh, my God. It's so stupid.
I don't think Ice Poseidon commanded him to do any of this.
No. He is the godfather. And remember, Ramsey is the black sheep of the family. It's so good, yo.
Johnny always tries to blame Ice Poseidon. So let's
Every
put that
time.
in a magical.
Every time. Every time. He don't miss a beat. I ain't gonna lie. He either blaming Ice Poseidon, he either blaming the legal mindset, or he's blaming 15 minutes of shame.
What is he gonna take? What is it? Self accountability? That's what you say?
Yeah, no, it's just accountability.
No.
Just accountability
You
in
don't know
general.
that.
No, he's never heard of that word.
Not here. What letter start with? No. Mm-hmm. It must start with D, I, and H.
At this point, he's just speaking like Minecraft enchantment language, especially once he get the soju in him. It's really getting mixy. Anyway.
Magical pretend world that Ice Poseidon, that Paul Danino was the one that directed all of it. He would still be on the hook. That doesn't get him legally off the hook. Same thing if Hank did it. If Hank was the one who was bossing him around, doesn't really matter. The only thing in the scenario with Hank is if Hank was the one directing it, Hank.
African maiden did. Now I don't think Hank. Nah.
Yo,
Okay,
I'm sorry.
come
Hank
on.
one of the funniest
serious,
bulls
right?
alive, bro. I don't know how he does it. Yo, he don't even be doing anything. I don't know how he does it, but he don't do anything, and I'm dying every time. Like, yo.
Hank as a Korean, citizen,
my
as
God.
someone in Korea, Hank could have some responsibility, some liability there. But in terms of Johnny's liability, it isn't a defense for him. It doesn't get him out of this crime at all whatsoever. He's still committed the crime. The important thing is Johnny did the crime. This last part of the segment, Johnny did the crime. Johnny did the crime. It's the same thing in the eyes of the laws.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. Nah, what?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Hank did that himself, right?
Hank pulled up ChatGPT so quick. He was like, yo, draw me a George Washington, but make sure you have the Nazi flags in the back. Yo, he put that boy so mad.
All right, come on. Woo! Get Hank off the screen!
Yo, Hank, one of the funniest bulls ever.
Come on, get Hank off the screen!
Charged with. The last one is none of Johnny's crimes, none of them require criminal intent or premeditation. What they require is a yes or no to these questions.
Did you do
and
it?
they're
Yes or
really
no?
simple legal questions at issue. And the answer is yes or no. If the answer is yes, Johnny is guilty. If the answer is no, he is not
The
guilty.
answer is yes.
The first one is, did Ramsey obstruct the normal business operations at Lotte World? I know I misspelled.
Moving on.
That should be did he obstruct, not did he obstruction. A little bit of scuff there for you guys. That's how we know
all
we're doing
good.
this
We already
live
know what you're
or
talking about.
semi-live. Did he obstruct the normal operations? Yes or no? Yes, he did. The normal operations were stopped. The ride was stopped. Security was called. That's not normal. So the answer to that is yes. That's guilty. And then the last one is, did he publish a deepfake of Bong Bong and Jungman on?
How he was holding it? Wait, how was he holding it? Yeah. Okay. Woo, we didn't get to know yet.
Moving on.
On stream? Did he show it? Yes or no? And it's a simple question. Yes or no, did he show it? Yes, he's guilty. That's it. There's no other question for the court. It's not, did Ramsey do this with hate in his heart that he came up with in the moment? No, that's not required. Did Ramsey, whether Ramsey had a plan?
This is the funniest part because it's just like,
Ramsey do an African mating dance? Was it Ramsey twerking?
why they asking for they asking for like his backstory? Like, I'm not worried about his backstory.
Yo, okay, come on.
Yo.
Let's Discord and
Yo,
okay, come on. Ooh, come on, because I'm gonna start seeing Hank again.
God,
I was
about to say,
I don't want to see Hank face.
and I
anymore.
promise y'all, I'm going back in this vid to go get that picture.
No. Okay. All right. Okay. Come on.
Yeah, I can't wait for Hank to open up his mouth again. Yeah, I can't.
True. True. Oh, the reason why.
Yo,
Why did you say Hank? Shut up. You can't even say true, yo.
Yo, if General George W. Henrik don't
Damn. Woo, he got a lot of names. What about Hank Tour? Don't forget that one. All right, come on. Okay, come on.
Yo, Henry, boy. Yeah, you dumb, boy.
Yeah, we can't even do an episode on Hank.
Yeah,
we won't get past the first picture.
Yeah, I would be dying. Yo,
we gotta do a collage,
yo, I would be.
I'm already
dying,
I can't do a
bro.
collage of Hank.
If we did like a Google slideshow.
All the ones he was taking from
Nah,
live.
cause that joke would be dead bullying. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, no, we'll be in trouble.
That joke would be dead bullying, but yo,
instead of deep face, some deep reels.
real stupid.
Alright, come on. Stop it. Oh, I can't with Hank. I'm so sorry, Andrew. It's just Hank.
Oh, man.
For showing the deep fake, or whether he just felt like showing it and showed it. It's still criminal. Either way, it's still criminal. So both of these, intent is not required. And once again, these are the ones that he's really contending the obstruction.
Yeah, this was the whole stupid thing with T-Rail, because T-Rail was trying to say like that none of the Jones were aggravated, when it's literally like the most the most likely one out of all of these that Johnny's gonna get is aggravated minimum. So again, T-Rail, you're an idiot. Again, it's not confirmed that he's gonna get this jump, but the most likelihood, if we're going like percentage chance, is aggravated minimum. So you were not informed.
On the looked at world count and the deepfakes. And once again, as a reminder, he's facing up to 12 years total for what he's got in front of him so far, as a little reminder. But it's not going to stop.
There's no way he's getting it.
He's getting nothing lower than default.
With two deepfakes, there's no way he gets mitigated. There's that, like, that's like impossible. It's mandatory jail time. Like, well, I mean, obviously 6 months you're still going to jail, but like, this is like he blatantly distributed these. Like, they're cooking them. And Bog and Youngman confirmed, no. They're going to be at court. Really pressing this John. Johnny's done. I don't like
either one of these, or it's not going to mitigate it. I think a lot of people, and maybe his Discord thinks this is going to mitigate it. This is going to put it in the minimum cap.
I don't know. What is that?
T-Rail, delusional, show, delusional, fat, rat. Let's see. Who else in that boy? Who else in that boy?
Some other people.
I forgot that one bull. That one bull that always was always in our stream. It was in that John. I remember seeing him. I forgot what that one fool name was. Yeah, all y'all bulls in here, y'all delusional, bro. If you really think he getting mitigated.
Okay, next.
Well, when that happens, it doesn't matter, because I'll be laughing all the way to the bank. Like, yo. Yeah, it don't matter. Y'all, Glorious King, he's still about to sit in a jail cell regardless of this factor. And it doesn't matter for what time it is, because it'll still be mandatory.
You mean captain? Because isn't Terrell say he vice captain?
Captain Johnny D. Cabbage. And Roanoke Trail.
All right, go on. Yo, these guys is funny, yo.
Category? No, it won't. That's wishful thinking. It will not move it down at all whatsoever. The last thing I want to note, because this is really one thing I was kind of shaking my head at here. Some other people and channels and people are taking his fans seriously and taking members of his Discord seriously.
I would never. I would never. The only one, again, I would legitimately take serious is people that we confirm know and or literally Trail, because like he's someone that he himself confirmed who he was.
He was in that video.
Exactly. Like if anything, he himself on the John confirmed who he was, like talking to 15 Minutes Shame, and we already knew prior who he was, but he confirmed to us double of who he was. So I'm like, oh yeah, you're done. Obviously, we know who Hank is. If Hank's in the Discord, we know who Hank is, because he uses
Hank can't.
Hank Diddy.
Hank is in the Discord doing what?
Exactly.
He can't.
Exactly.
Shut up.
Exactly.
Okay.
And then we know like Gino and these bulls. But yeah, any bulls like Show, Faberius, all these other bulls, y'all done. Y'all done. Like, well, it's not even like Faberius, you're done. But like, yo, heads like Show, and I never take these bulls serious. They're literally ratting on Johnny live in the disc.
Look, Johnny Ramsey 2, Somali Diddy,
Somali Epstein. Yeah.
They all fall under. Yo, Ramsey, you better sue Johnny, because he in your Discord.
It's an
What other
invasion.
name?
It's
Ramsey,
an invasion.
you better shoot Johnny Somali because he in your Discord. Well, under names. Let me say. Okay, I don't know. All right, come on.
Embarrassing.
All right, I'm
Honestly,
gonna stop.
I consider those even more worthless than comments from Ramsey and Hank, because at least with Ramsey and Hank, those can kind of be used against them. Or specifically with Ramsey, everything Ramsey says is used against him and can be turned over to the prosecutor.
Yeah, because they're pathological liars.
In fact, we already on the Somali conviction team have done that. By the way, if you want to support the team, Ko-Fi/Andrew Exquire, support the Somali conviction team. But beyond that, Ramsey uses many proxy accounts, many fake accounts. So it's
The boss just listed them off.
very likely any information you're getting could be from one of his proxy accounts. If not,
They always are.
he's commanding these people to do it. He's in communication with these people. So I don't take anything they say seriously. So I really think it's funny when people take members of his Discord and fans at their word and at face value. I think they're absolutely worthless. But what do you guys think?
But I'm confused on what you would take at face value on what these bulls are saying, because from everything we've looked at, every time it's a Discord, John, it's either Johnny's glazers exposing him or saying some completely delusional John, again, still glazing him up. Bruh. Yeah, I have to go.
It's Ramsey talking to Johnny.
Y'all gotta go see the Terrell video, the Terrell video, bro. Like, it's ridiculous, bro. And better yet, the one was shown that. Yo, some of these recent Johnny vids with some of the best ones throughout the arc, bro. This John is hilarious.
Discord.
Oh,
I've been told him he needed to stop that. He's still
yo,
with that Discord.
we was telling
Like, come
him
on.
to take the Discord down in November. I'm like, bro, this is
Just
great.
turn
You
it
still
off.
got this
Still
John.
in there? He in there. We just don't know which one is him, but I say all of them. I don't know.
I feel so justified to laugh at all of this, because it's like, yo, I've been preaching it and I still preach it and I'll always preach it. Patterns of behavior, and it has never changed, not one time. Hilarious. What did we expect?
Let me know in the comments below and I'll catch you.
Are you guys enjoying the stream today?
Yeah, no, that's crazy. I ain't gonna lie, that's hilarious. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out Legal Mindset. That was Somali's Discord defense fails. Here's why. Fast facts. As always, we do love to see it. Of course, if you guys want to watch the original video without the app, down in the description. First link,
Yeah.
Shuttle Level Legal Mindset, like we said. And boss, take it away. Final opinion and conjecture.
I feel like I'm in my classroom. I'm in school. He told me to do it. Okay.
And
All right. I wish Johnny Somali stopped telling Ramsey, Khalid, Ishmael, opposite. I don't know. Stop doing it. Anyway,
approved.
that's it.
All right.
Where's Hank? I need to do a video on Hank. Where's Hank? I need to do a video on Hank. Okay.
Denied. Super denied.
I talked to Hank on his Discord.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even get through.
Yo, I could not imagine, like,
Trill, I'm gonna be done. I'm running.
yo,
Mom, I'm out of here.
yo, I wouldn't be able to breathe. Y'all be dying, bruh.
I'd be like, because you still
Okay,
got that tip
now,
on your forehead.
we would get banned for bullying. I'm sorry.
Okay,
like,
okay, come on. All
Nah,
right, let's
we-
be ending it.
No,
You
I-
gotta say nothing. Move on to the end screen.
Yo, I'm trying to tell you, I'm General.
Go and stop. Where did you go?
Yo, I'm General
Sorry.
George W. Henrik.
Stop. You said Henrik D.W. George something. I don't know. It's just bad. Go back. We go rewind the video and tell us what he said. I can't. All right, come on. We gotta end the video. Cause no.
Yo,
man.
every picture is so good. I don't know how he does this, bro.
All right, come on.
All right, but seriously though, you already know what it is.
We gotta go to that.
Put you
other
over to the
photo.
end screen. Like this video up if you enjoyed. Me and the
Yes.
boss would, of course, very much appreciate it. Y'all already know what it is. 6K up, 6K down, because 6K round the way, baby.
Come on. Subscribe.
Baby.
People hit that
Stamped.
thumbs up button. Smash that like button.
Stamped.
Yes, thank you.
I already know what it is.
Okay, and let me do this.
Turn on the post notification bell so every time the boss, Trilly, posts on this page right here, I mean, Team Mama, that boy be
Yes.
straight up in your feed. Boss, what do you got to do in each and every vid?
Watch it from the beginning to the end, and please do not be eating. Oh, well, I'm at the end of this video, but yes, go back and watch this again. Tell me, what did he call Hank Hill? George T.W. Washington?
George W. Henry.
No, all right. Come on, we got to end this. All right. Until we get to that next bozo, Baby Hayes 69, dummy.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
That idiot. Yo, no, I'm not. No, I don't have time to waste time anymore.
You must don't know Johnny, boy. You ain't never met him before? Oh, God, he ain't never seen no videos? That's a lie. He on his way.
Done with y'all boys. But you already know, as I say all the time to end it out, yo, we appreciate everybody for giving us the time of day. As always, joining the gel sesh. Idiots. Ram Bob, no pants. Henrik Thugstar.
Stop, come on, we gotta go! We just do a video on all their names. Come on. No, come on.
But other than that, y'all know we gonna catch the tales of, you know, Ram Bob No Pants, Henrik Thugstar escapades the next time we cover these bozos. Peace.